strange day. Hulk Hogan has passed on, and he leaves with him a rather difficult legacy, to say the least. You got a guy who it's hard to think of anything starred other than him being a horribly racist piece of shit at the end of his life, and hopefully that was something that was just the end of his life. It wasn't his whole thing. Hopefully it wasn't a belief he had for a long time. But that's all I could really think of. Was him being a racist. How sad I feel for anyone who is a racist, because you lose people in life that way, and it's already hard enough to have people in life. But we're going to do some stuff with him, and I'm going to have this be for the Wing Belt, which is a belt that Hogan made famous, but I liked his chemistry with the best. I thought that his work in TNA was underrated. He got the credit he should have for that whole, like his mic work was fantastic. He did. They pushed his friend. I thought it was a really good run in his career, and from a mic perspective, he actually showed some depth he never had really done before. I wanted to play.
Reversal from the Hulkster. Overhand connects. Elbow drop. Couple of them connecting. And then a little scrape to the face to finish it off.
I love that game for Hogan matches. It really does nail his vibe perfectly as a wrestler. This has all these force things that just don't really fit. I don't like that he doesn't have the weight belt on. He always has the weight belt.
Yeah, Hulkster showing the immense power of the
it's
fight.
strange to me to not have the weight belt.
What a punch! Looks like Hulk is taking the upper hand.
Abyss really has to show some more resistance.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
I thought that Hogan and Abyss, they good chemistry. He did not have great chemistry with a lot of the TNA folks, and he had phenomenal chemistry.
What does he have planned? He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring. Love it or hate it, there's a certain toughness that's brought out in no DQ matches.
Yeah, no DQ matches can really test just how much a superstar can take. Sometimes it's even more than they expected. For certain superstars, it may unlock a new part of their personality.
He's heading back to the ring.
Strange day. It's just a weird week. Ozzy left, and I was thinking about the room, like Ozzy went out, Ozzy went to train.
And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage.
I mean, to secure a living for people in a sense, like the
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Real American Wrestling Company and the beer company, and it's like he was doing things to, try to keep his buddies padded up money-wise. And it's like, even until the last day of his life, he never had peace. Like he's always on the road. It's like
and any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Just wondering what point the things go wrong. So I can forgive. I can write a bunch in public statement. You're a wrestler. That's.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Whatever. He's a wrestler. Like fucking wrestling the bullshit.
He grabbed a shovel.
I'd be surprised if he did. I'd be more surprised if he did than if he did.
Bringing this back into the ring. Chair shot delivered. What a way to get out of that one.
He's clearly he did want his body. He was estranged from his family and seemingly definitely with Brooke. Seemingly his grandkids, I don't think he has only given those grandkids. Eddie did it. It's become very popular. I don't know if I met him, that's something I'm sure we'll really
just insulting.
Never know. But I feel
continues to survive. What punch. That's how you stop your opponent.
I feel bad for him.
Scoop slam, making it look easy.
At this stage, the damage is really mounted.
But I highly doubt
it's like a miniature Von Erich situation where you have someone who enabled them to get away with so much. In a way that made it better, it made it look worse because he's going to get crumbled. And so because he wasn't ever held accountable for anything, he got into a lot of trouble. And things never really got better until the fame that he had 20 years. This is even Nick Hogan's at 20 years. That's, his claim of fame is further removed than Hogan's was. The time of Mania to the VH1 show in like 04 or 05. Hogan was the Retro Observers, and he's.
This is really getting out of hand here.
07 is like, it's a super nostalgia match with Hogan. It's like even, by 07 his star it was a boy in a lot of ways. He was just kind of getting more nice points. But he was just on the outs.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Of this now lacking any signs of resistance.
It's fascinating to see all these guys.
And Hogan with the big boot. You can feel Hogan having that extra power in his veins now.
Ted DiBiase had a nice tribute to him. Ted DiBiase is a piece of shit. He's in a lot of ways with the bullshit he pulled with welfare schemes. All I see was putting that money back. It's like stealing from folks. It's very, very Trumpian. Where, of course, this guy's a big Trump guy, and Trump steals from everybody. Bam! There's the big win. And DiBiase's in that ballpark too, and it doesn't shock me. Wish it did, but it didn't.
I can't believe this whole arena's in shock.
Yeah, but no one's more shocked than the man who thought he had a pinfall. And does Hogan now change his tactics or really attempt to try it and true once more?
Dustin got a lot of flack today. Supposed to hospitals kill people, and here's the thing. He lost a father. He lost his father from.
Look at this. This can't be good.
That's the reason Dusty passed because of that.
Elbow drop.
And someone's in a hospital, and she had that gut feeling that that someone was in better shape when they were in the hospital and they were in the hospital. Whether that's right or wrong is perception. And it annoys people. It's proved definitive. So much medical. Hopefully with his big knee drop. Yeah, the big knee drop quote. You see his moveset's not exactly accurate. Shall we sit? Another big leg. 2 leg drops for a bit.
Is it enough? Is this
Hogan has a seal. Most famous in America, excuse me. Famous man, 71. Astonishingly, I became a fan in '93, and I was first Mania I saw was 9. So for me, I hated him because Bret was my guy, and I didn't like Hogan was a generation before me in a lot of ways. I got the very tail end, and then the whole idea of Hulk Hogan being this big deal. I got that with WCW, and because of tapes and all, I got I got that he was the biggest guy. I got part of it. It's just that he was such. Such a piece of shit even as a kid. I couldn't stand him. He always buried people. And that's obvious even as a kid. You don't have to be a fan. You just see him the Bret Hart thing. It was obvious at the time. What's going on here? Something's obviously up. And look at style he worked in. It's like he worked a very safe style in some ways. Not a safe style in other ways. He worked a very... I like the gator roll. That's sort of more the IWGP Hogan now, but I kind of dig that as a... We got elbow. Is there like another elbow drop? Falling elbow drop, perhaps? No, okay, I don't like that. Yeah, but it's a weird legacy left. I mean, his time in wrestling was... It was such that, I mean, he had a legacy for decades, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. I mean, the legacy never stopped. Even in the last couple years, that legacy continued on because he kept doing stuff, and he never. And the sad part is, he never had a chance to heal or recover from anything. He was always just working and working and working and doing stuff. And it's like, at a certain point, it's like, okay, it's kind of sad to see. Because you want a guy to, as a human being, just be able to kind of wrestle. But he never could. He was always on. And it's tough to imagine, like, if you're his family, you're always going to wonder, what led to this. He led a very damaged life, very, very pained life. And he seemingly never really had peace in his life. 71. I mean, it's astounding. Like Ric Flair's cancer battle this year, and he's been worried. And TMZ, being TMZ, fuck, they had video of his body being moved away, and it's like, oh Jesus, like that's a bridge too far in the best of circumstances. Like I took a photo of my mom when she passed, so I would always remember that day and the peace. She was finally at peace, and that has helped. Even this last year, I look back and I'm like, okay, it was also a very good day of healing and growth and recovery. And I marked a new chapter. And I wasn't prepared for that chapter, which made things better than like with Katie ending the friendship this year, where it's like, okay, there's no end. I get the pick here. This is just the end. Whether it's right or wrong, that's just the end. It's like, okay. We're going to do... Last Man Standing. I like the Saturday Night's Main Event building, but yeah, I'm shocked Hogan never wrestled a match on those side shows. I thought for sure they would try to do something. But yeah, Hogan's gone, Warrior's gone, Savage is gone. I forgot Hogan versus Smith. And something, maybe we didn't get that briefly on TV. But I mean, hey, Copeland got the team with him. Oh, Eddie Thorpe's in the game. Okay. El Ordinario. Okay, so variant on some elite figures. Elite Roman. We're gonna do Hogan versus The Rock. They had phenomenal chemistry together. This will be for double belts. This will be for both titles.
It's time. The bell is rung. This last man standing match begins now.
Settle in, everyone. The only word to describe this kind of match is grueling. This won't be quick, and it definitely won't be pretty.
Celebrity
Being overtaken here,
leads a complicated legacy. Too flawed a legacy to go, oh, you know, you can whitewash everything you did. You keep it out of its racist. If you can rationalize that or okay that, then there's big issues.
Making a statement with that shove.
A famous combo system.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Sends him down.
Right to the arm.
Do you think these superstars came into this match with a plan in mind for how to keep their
meaningless story?
I sure hope so. You can't go into a last man standing match without a game plan. Even one as simple as never stop attacking is better than nothing. Locking up. That gets your attention.
That's actually the reverse spot of what we got.
And The Rock's opponent is looking like a jabroni. My goodness. Oh, man.
Up kick. Sends him out.
Oh, man, he's getting ready to pull the trigger. From the top rope.
And completely missed the mark.
Crashed and burned on the outside.
This is it.
The worst case scenario when you go high risk. There goes all our notes and monitors. This table's about to serve a very different purpose. High knee right between the shoulders. Getting dangerously close
for the Rock.
And an elbow. Elbow drops to the solar plexus. And a little disrespect for dessert.
It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that.
The whole WWE
Hogan made every bump count during that TNA run, too. I'll never forget. Like that match with AJ as his opponent in tag, that was
taking flight. And that
pretty
takes so
forgettable.
much
I
skill.
don't want to lose.
All the way to the
That
outside.
bounce.
A roll of the dice and it pays off in full. He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair. He gets out of the way. Effective dodge there. That's not right. Now, that was a very questionable attack. I think it goes beyond any gray area.
Boom, what impact. The Rock is being taken full advantage of now.
And The Rock is being dominated here.
Heading
Yeah,
back to the
brother.
ring now.
Hoisted up. Whipped over and a snap
Sequence there.
It isn't over yet. Answering the count. The
Culture's
match
up,
goes
and
on.
it's funny to me. I became a fan when Andre was gone.
Refocus up now.
Yeah, Hogan is now, like, for this younger generation, I mean, he's basically like the Andre, this legend and hero. Get some idea of it in clips, but you never get the full gravity.
Has to stop.
This
He's leaving the
even
ring.
Andre,
No countouts to worry
I
about.
got Andre to an extent, but it's like I saw clips and saw tape, and he was certainly legend. It's awesome. It's physical on the thing, other than later on seeing the Montreal footage.
Oh, that's gonna sting your back. Drops the elbow.
Hulk Hogan with a big boot.
Massive offense, brother.
That's kind of fast count here, brother.
They're up at 7 now.
Things are looking dire right now. He dodges out of danger.
You can have the bear hug here, man. It's actually the cross arm bar is better because he did that in the standing position. I'm not giving that as a signature. Box sleeves and the only thing I was looking at these kicks. Gut punches.
And Hogan continuing his charge. Holsters it.
Slam.
We know what comes next. And it's the
This is the big leg. Rocks up.
He has the answer for the Rock.
There you go on that bus. I like how can team a bus open.
wants to keep pounding away while the opposition's still vulnerable.
Not sure why you'd want to touch your opponent here, but that stopped the count. Caught with the boot.
The People's Champion is being targeted.
And Filthy did a great show on the first one live. I'm actually watching it. I'm watching the YouTube version.
The champ might
Did
keep
they?
it
I
here.
just kind of want to play some Hogan matches now. Some of that fun. It's so weird. Yeah.
Referee's
So
counting at
yeah,
7.
Hogan
This could
02.
be it. The count ends there.
It's
Able to rally and
pretty
get
much.
back up on 2 feet.
How much crazy is that? Was 23 fucking years ago.
The challenger
That was
claiming a
23
path to the
years
title.
ago.
The Rock looking to supercharge those millions and millions of fans of his. And he gets back to his feet. He's still got a lot of life
At
left.
the time, Hulkamania, that for, even in its prime, that was, 02 is peak, I'd say, 87, only 15. It feels like it was 300 years
It's
ago.
hard to predict how this one will end.
But, also, huge difference.
Combination. And that's another well-placed attack to his head and neck area.
WWE relying on Goldberg recently was like, from 85, when the national expansion or something like Buddy Rogers is like, we're going to do one last big match. And there were attempts to have, Buddy Rogers do a comeback. But I saw him on ABV. He was cutting promos, and it was seemingly was going to be a thing that happened until it just didn't. And I think it's got the heart scare, and you're like, yeah, we'd like you to not make the commission.
Kick to the spine.
Weaknesses, The Rock. Big elbow in the dome there.
Forget trending on social media. The motion in the arena is
Look at the face.
And The Rock is getting dismantled. An
Larry.
unfamiliar spot for the Great One. Do you hear that, Corey? I can hear it. I can feel it. The sound of Hulkamania, baby.
Big introduction. We'll do something for Hogan.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Hulk Hogan wins it, brother.
We'll leave with the
Let
championship
me make some
again.
moveset tweets. That's double gold for the Hulkster.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Actually, I'm going to go pee, and then I'm going to do Cole versus Hogan. Alright, now we're going to have Hulk Hogan against Adam Cole for the undisputed title. And let's see what Classic Manias we have, because a Classic Mania set would be, you know what, we're going to do this set. We're going to do this one. I'm going to do what I think would have been, like, if anyone could carry Hogan, it's an interesting thing. What do you do for one last Hogan match? Really? Other than you don't do one. When he was dealing with Curtis Axel, like, that would have probably been like one last big
Byron,
thing.
the undisputed championship is on the line here.
Have him win
The
the
title has one of the
that would
richest
have been like
histories in our
probably the
business.
best.
The champion is representing quite a legacy here tonight.
Yeah, the combined history of the
That's-
WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship all rolled into one championship. And like the title implicates,
I think
there
that
is
would
no
have been good.
disputing
He would
who
be
is at
like
the top
Sandown with
when
a
you
Steve.
carry that hardware
Hogan
around.
Miz.
Stop to the knee.
That'd have been an interesting thing to do. Because you want Miz, huge Steve, and
Able to counter.
the winning is incredible.
Manages to
I mean,
fight out
everything you gotten out of Miz, he'd already gotten out of
now
fight.
placed in the corner.
You give him his gold watch title run for me.
In his favor.
Why does he have a choke slam? Ever. Never did a choke slam.
Counter.
So bomb and a choke slam.
Solid kick across the back.
I imagine that if there's one superstar
So
who's
easy
easy
to
to
get
scout, it
those in
has to be
the
Hulk Hogan. Corey, do you think Hogan
At least they took it out of his
might have to
moveset
change
for
up
like
his
his
game plan
regular
here?
move,
Not
like when he
necessarily,
grapples.
Cole. Hogan
That's
spent all this time perfecting his style to the point
He
where
could
if
sell
you
a choke
think
slam
you're
for
ready
about
for
half a second.
Hulkamania can
If you
still
like
move
looking
on.
at it. You're Vader, thank you. You're selling this shit. I ain't selling a goddamn thing you do.
Axe handle from the middle rope. Kick to the back. An overbearing assault on Hogan now.
The Hulkster now with a daunting task ahead of him. Hogan able to take a stand there. Yeah, showing he's got some fight left in him.
The challenger is getting torn into.
Yeah, but at this point, it's still anyone's game.
Oh, kick right to the back. Hogan winning that exchange.
Just that big boot,
Challenger
brother.
is going for it. Still only got one.
Kicking out now since a
Almost
very
a two
clear
count
miss.
on
Wait,
that.
wait.
Big cradle. Yeah, it's not good. It's
He
still,
got the shoulder up in
this
time.
move right up there,
He's
it's
still
going to take
got
a
more
while.
left in the tank.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Tagged with a punch.
Shot to the gut there.
Swinging the elbow to halt the out.
Super kick, lowers the boom.
Gentlemen,
Bam, there's the boom.
Last shot count. Did the champ just finish the job?
cover. There's two. No way. No way.
The champion's shock is palpable. The champ will have to dig deeper now.
Hogan
I
was
think there's still some shock in the air over the fact that
There'll
didn't
never
produce
be
a
another.
pinfall.
You know, I mean, you
And
look
these
at,
guys are trying to
having
prove they
33
belong
million
in
people
the main event, that they are on
watching
top
that
of the
Andre
mountain
match
here.
on NBC, and
Big
it's like,
time
you can't
confidence
have
leading
that
to
now.
big
You
time
just,
matches. I love it.
it's a Super Bowl level of viewing in wrestling. It's impossible to fathom. And then you figure, wrestling, he was pop culture. He was an 80s pop culture icon. And now, the 2000s are
He got out
the
of
distant.
dodge just in time. Disrupts the
Just how
attack
things,
with
just
an
how
elbow to
time
the
moves.
gut.
And time moves much faster now than it did before. Well,
Getting him
some
right
ways
into the
it's
corner.
slower, and some ways it's
Kick right to the
faster.
knee. Now a big swing of momentum against Hogan.
Hulkster has to find a way, find some energy. Panama Sunrise.
Jay,
boy, I
Chuck
think we
Manstall
know
is
what he has in store
it's
next.
He's trying again.
Boom, there's another boom. Okay.
Consider the championship
Defender of gold. Yes, he can. Sliding down here. Give Hogan the diamond cup, too.